Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, I'm excited to share with you guys all the most important crypto news that's in the community, or I guess just going around right now. Having said that, let's cover it. So first of all, S&P, Nasdaq, and Bitcoin. Crazy correlation right now. We can see the S&P and Nasdaq are always kind of correlated, but Bitcoin, you got to kind of look a little bit further than your nose is long. But if you look at it for more than a second, you start to notice, hey, indeed, the dips and the tops, they do look quite similar. And exactly this little last period here, for example, for the end of March and the beginning of April here, indeed, it does look very, very similar in some sense. And so, stock market has fallen. Most likely that's why Bitcoin is falling too, and we kind of gave tax season the blame. Taking a look at the chart though a little bit deeper, we can see a little bit of recovery since yesterday. Yesterday I posted we're pumping back again, and I would say that the bulls are basically fighting the bears over at this $40,000 mark. After we broke back above it or came back above it, it was a slight little pump, and that's exactly what we are witnessing right now. There were a couple of very interesting things which happened yesterday, and that's some stuff I still need to share with you guys. First of all, Coinbase named 50 tokens it's set to list soon, or at least that are potentials. As part of an effort to increase transparency, we want to communicate the assets under consideration for a listing in Q2 of 2022, April 1st to June 30th. Changes to our roadmap will be updated on this blog post regularly, so we can check it out if we want to. The assets set to be listed are so many. A lot of them are really unknown. There's Aleph, ArcBlock, BiFi, Big Data Protocol, Binance USD, which is, I guess, nice. BitDAO, which would be nice. Bado, Time, Coins98, Diap Radar. A lot of these things I do know. A lot of these things I do not know. But the whole idea is, Coinbase listed some coins. Some of them most likely pumping. For what reason are they doing that? Is there something behind it, or is it just they want to list more coins? Well, I would have said they're just trying to list more coins to help the people out if I didn't see an article like this, or at least a, I don't know what to call it exactly. Watch Your Guru and John Deeden. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Watch Your Guru tweeted out just a little bit before Coinbase announced that specific plan to list multiple tokens. An Ethereum wallet purchased $400,000 worth of crypto tokens just before Coinbase announced plans to list them. And you can see Jake saying hashtag insider trading, and Bruno saying buy the rumor, sell the news. I wish we could have more transparency, but it's okay, fair enough. At the end of the day, we don't know if this individual just purchased it coincidentally, and we don't actually know which exact tokens were bought, because apparently Taig was onto the chase here. Taig, if you don't know, one of the craziest analysts, and also like Mark here says, 400,000 isn't necessarily a lot of money to be insider trading with, if you guys get the drift. Jays says it's Coinbase buying the token to list it. Can you guys do like 40 seconds of research? Let's take a little bit of a look at this. Because one thing that gets interesting with that theory is, like Epta says here, it's Coinbase but not to list it. The wallets are sending hundreds of thousands of different to different addresses for offloading. Please do more than 40 seconds of research. The wallets are linked, blah, blah, blah. My point being, if Coinbase is buying the token to list it, there's something skewed with that, because, well, then theoretically speaking, we can just watch exactly which coins they've just bought, buy those as well, and then once they actually list them, the prices will most likely pump, right? Because remember, it's kind of impossible for this to be a fair game if Coinbase only buys the token which it plans to list. And if they're buying all those tokens, well then why would they not list all of them if that's also to their own benefit then in terms of gains? It's kind of difficult. But if it is indeed Coinbase, then the best thing to do is just buy, at least in my opinion, right now, financial advice, is just to buy whatever they're buying, because there's a very high probability it's going to do well. But hey, that's besides the point. It's just something you should keep in the back of your head. Then Robinhood. We actually most likely heard about it already, but Robinhood appears to be adding for crypto. They actually already did. There were a couple of caveats about it, which were like that there's going to be multiple different cryptos coming up in the really short term, like for example ApeCoin, but it was not confirmed. We have Solana, Shiba Inu, Polygon, and another one, Compound. There we go. Those just got listed over on Robinhood, which is juicy. I can't say it's the most amazing thing in the world because I'm not the not that confused, surprised, or whatever. It's like it's a natural order of things. An exchange listing, it's only a really big deal, in my opinion, if it changes the game. For Shiba Inu, for example, Robinhood was nice, but it was worse timing. It should have been in a more pumpy environment where the price would have most likely skyrocketed due to this specific listing. But also it says here it does not appear the coins are available for trading just quite yet. They've just added pages for them, claiming that they can now be bought or sold. But I think maybe today already it's possible. I don't know. I don't use Robinhood though at all. Then again, for the development of crypto, this is always a juicy thing. As Robinhood, they onboard a lot of different crypto, and usually they're pretty hesitant to let go out of their wallets yet again until they get that entire wallet system figured out, which might take time. But then again, once more, it's going to spread the whole crypto joy to so many different people through their wallet. That's juicy. BNB burn schedule. When is the 18th Binance coin burn going to be? As we move further away from 2021, the 19th burn is now upon us. 18th, 19th. Very interesting. The next BNB burn, the 19th one, should take place at the end of Q1 2021 in April 2022. Never mind. I'm not going to read this article anymore. I see. Never mind. Never mind. What just happened there? Okay. So if you don't, is this like a April Fool's article? Okay, this person should most likely be fired. What just happened? I'm legitimately confused of this guy. Am I the stupid one? With April 2022 marking the end of Q1 of 2021. What? And then at the bottom he says the 15th burn was about a year ago, April 2021. Nah, this guy's just mistaken his numbers, but it should be up here soon. If it didn't happen already. It's every quarter, right? It's a quarterly burn. So it should be a lot of money, most likely like $1 billion worth or so of BNB that's going to be burned relatively shortly here. A million BNB. I think it might be less actually this time because the price has dropped. We'll see in the short term, but this is going to be coming up within a couple of days if I'm not mistaken as well, which could be juicy if it didn't happen already and I missed it. Cardano's annual interest rate spikes 54% as Binance running short on supply. One of the biggest exchanges on the market craves additional supply. One of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, Binance, is reportedly short in supply of Cardano, as investors are moving the coin away from exchanges and using it in alternative decentralized solutions and wallets. So right now, what they're basically doing over on Binance is they're looking at tokens which they need to keep on the platform, basically for the sake of trading. And so what they basically offer you is an interest rate to keep it on there because they make more money on the crypto than you can. But right now, they're giving you 50% annualized, which basically means if you were to keep it in for a year, you get about 50% of a return on it, but only for the duration of 8 days. So you have that return over a year, you divide it and actually, or you divide it by 365 times 8, for example, if you'd want to. And that's basically the return that you'd get, which is basically Binance's way of saying, hey, we want to make sure that you keep your Cardano in our platform. We're going to give you a huge amount of money for it. And I think it's a really juicy thing. By the way, guys, I'm starting to notice the less videos I post, the more kind of awkward it is and the more difficult it gets. Usually, I do like 3 videos a day or so. Right now, I'm doing like 1 a day. And I'm starting to notice it's a lot simpler if you just do 3 videos a day every single day. And it's also a lot simpler without the camera, just letting you guys know. Specifically because right now I have really awkward angles. So I have to really sit up like this because of whatever. And yeah, I'm just starting to notice that. So if the quality is a little bit down lower, just give me a little bit of time to get back into the rhythm of everything, right? Should be back up there because then it's a lot easier to go through these stories in like a flowing motion. Right now you have to kind of think about stuff again. It's funny. Epic Games raises $2 billion to build the Metaverse backed by Sony and Lego. So the Metaverse that we always talk about, I really am wondering, what company will be the first one to really get this metaverse out there to the majority of people? I would say a Roblox, for example, or a Lego. They have a lot of potential to really get deep in there. But I guess any game company really, they should be the pivots, the first do it. Or, for example, a Google, where they, for example, metaverse the entire Google Earth or whatever the name is, the Google Maps thing, the Google Earth, I think it is. If they were to metaverse that, in a real, like, you can walk through it or buy stuff in that, I think it could possibly just propel this entire Google to some new realm in terms of valuation, right? Because you know the amount of money people would spend. Wow. It would be crazy, crazy, crazy. Then again, I'm not so sure what the prices on it should be, nor exactly how it would have to work in terms of regulations, but that would be crazy. And that would get the mass adoption. With the whole world idea, there can only be a couple that are going to be at the top of the top. And this is a question of which one is going to be first, which one's going to do it first. It's a really difficult one. And then there was this interesting article, ranked 12. Bumbor whale just buys 217 billion Shiba Inu. In total, top whales accumulated about 917 billion in 12 hours after the whole Robinhood scenario. Now, talking about altcoins, right now, I'm not, to be honest with you, buying too many meme coins again. Maybe shortly once we start pumping a little bit more. But I'm starting to see a little bit of lag. Test. It's a little bit laggy. It is what it is. I wanted to say, if we're talking about altcoins, right now I'm not buying too many shitty, crazy altcoins or anything like that because I'm waiting a little bit for the market to recover. But just letting you guys know, if you're ever looking for a platform to trade on, and specifically to buy altcoins, I would honestly highly recommend KuCoin. Highly recommend. Highly, highly. It's the platform I almost always use for trading of altcoins. Again, be specific here, trading of altcoins. They have low fees, at least juicy fees in my opinion. But more importantly, they have every single altcoin that I ever could crave for. I think it's very easy to make an account as well. Just check it out. Link is down below. And I had a couple of bonuses, but I forgot to share it with you guys. So hopefully within a couple of days, there should be some bonuses as well for all my my followers or anybody like that who signs up through the link down below. Damn, they got really everything. I swear to you guys, almost every single crypto that you would ever want to buy, they got on there. And so it's pretty nice if you're looking to buy yourself some juicy altcoins. You guys get the deal. You guys get exactly how it works. Having said that, check out KuCoin. A link is down below for it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and we'll get a lot of crypto news out this week. A lot of videos are coming up, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy them all. And I'll see you guys again in another one later today.